Good morning, you guys. I love the way that my house looks. This corner of my house is so cute and cozy, and it just is so nice for backgrounds of videos. I just finished getting ready for the day, and I've actually been doing a little bit of work in the meantime. I'm waiting for the window and door company to come and fix the office window. The handle broke off. I wanted to take this week to kind of focus on my healthy habits. I've been on a really good grind with the 90-day Project Me. In fact, I'm 1/3 the way through the challenge. I have been really keeping up with my physical movement, my 10,000 steps, my water, my eating habits. Like, I've really been locked in, which is kind of unusual for me because sometimes I'll set these rules for myself and then I'll kind of be like, oh, well, I don't have to do it. And then I just kind of get lazy with it. So I kind of wanted to take you through a week of what it kind of looks like with me doing this Project Me and like focusing on building healthy habits for myself alongside working on my small business, working on content, doing that kind of stuff. So that's basically what this vlog is gonna be. I was up this morning at I think around 5:30ish. I did kind of lay in bed and didn't get out of bed until 6 o'clock. I've kind of been slaying with the time change in North America. I think it's only North America that does daylight savings, which means it's 9:30 right now. It's actually supposed to be 10:30, but I've been not having a difficult time with it. I set some rules for myself this morning when I woke up because I plan on waking up before 6 o'clock every single day this week. And this is just a personal thing. I want to see if this helps my motivation and my productivity. I want to see if me getting up before 6 is going to help it because I can get my workout in before I start my work day. I've said this before and I won't kind of go too much into this because I don't want this intro to be super long. But for me, if I have a lot of things to do in the morning and I have to do a workout at 10 a.m. or I have to go to the store and run errands at 12 p.m. or I have an appointment at 1 p.m., those appointments break my day up and I feel like then my day is done, especially if like I have an appointment at like 12 o'clock. I feel like I don't have my day, which is such a terrible way of thinking. But I think for me, it's more about getting more done in the morning. I'm a very big morning person these days and I am the most productive in the morning in terms of like working. So I really want to take advantage of that and see if this like waking up before 6 a.m. is going to help me in that regard. And I do have a lot of work to get done this week, not just for content, but also for like my business and working on the rebrand and seeing like kind of what I want to do. We are kind of approaching the new year, which is a little bit scary, and I still have to figure out a timeline if I want to come back, if I'm ready to come back yet. I'm not sure. So I'm just kind of working on that stuff. Last night before I went to bed, I set some things on my phone that I kind of wanted to do. So before starting work, I wanted to do a full body workout plus cardio. I wanted to read for 20 minutes and I didn't want to scroll on TikTok before 9 a.m. I did kind of go on my phone a little bit and I was watching YouTube while on the treadmill, and then I was watching YouTube while I was cooking my breakfast. Then I was about to watch YouTube while I was eating, but I was like, you know what? Let me actually swap the phone for my Kindle, and I ended up reading, a couple more chapters of Play Along, which, by the way, Isaiah Rhodes, The Man That You Are. Okay, that book is so good. I've been waiting to read Isaiah and Kennedy's story because I've loved him ever since we got introduced to him in the first book. Like, something about this man is just so sweet and endearing, and like you can really tell how much he loves her and like the little things that he does. It's just so freaking cute. So I've been loving that book and I read a little bit more of it this morning. I actually finished From Flesh and Fire last night. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite out of all the books, if I'm being honest. I was really dragging my feet trying to get through that book. I love the series as a whole and I love getting to like hear about all the characters, and the more time I'm in that world, the better. But I just really did not think that story hit for me as much as the other ones had. Yeah, I have 2 more books left until I'm caught up, which is actually scary. I have the 5th book, I think, in the From Blood and Ash series, and then the 6th book. And the 6th book is like 1,000 pages, which is frightening. I have some work to do and I need to do some concepting and send up some things to brands, so I'm gonna work on that. a little update on where we're at in the current editing phase. I am working on some UGC videos for a brand and I'm about to finish the last one and then I'm gonna stop for lunch. These aren't really taking me too long because I planned them out very well and I filmed them all on Friday, which thank God I did that because honestly I was gonna be like, okay, I'll just wait until Monday. I'm so happy I filmed them on Friday because now I've just been sitting and editing them. Once I have all the footage, all I have to do is just sit down and edit. And so I have a lot of editing to do today in terms of short form, long form, everything form. So I'm gonna finish this last video, which it's been so nice editing these content pieces because I have scripts and voiceovers for them, but I also have all of the clips. And so I've been filming the voiceover first and then matching the clips to what I'm talking about. And I found it actually easier to edit on CapCut on my phone than on the computer. I find that the desktop app has a lot of bugs and issues, especially when it comes to captions and adding text and overlays. So I've been using the phone app and it's been working really well, and I kind of have two favorite styles of captions at the moment. I have like the one-liners where there's like a couple lines of text, but it's only one line per everything that I say. And then I also have like the one word where it's like every word I say is just one word on the screen. So they do take a little bit of time to add and edit and make sure that they're perfect, but I've been having really like a lot of fun and just I've been cozying up with my heated blanket and just chilling because it's actually really cold today and it is so windy. It's also like kind of raining at the same time. So I don't know. I'm just having all the cozy vibes in here. It's not dark enough to put my tree on, unfortunately, but I've just been enjoying the cozy vibes. I am gonna have lunch like I just said, and then after lunch I'm gonna make my midday coffee. I've been trying to have my coffee in between like 11 a.m. and 2-ish p.m. I find if I have it too late, I get a little bit too rambunctious. I have been trying to drink one full water bottle, whether it's my Awala or my Stanley, before I have any sort of fun drinks, caffeine included. And I actually got this idea from Destiny, who makes like bookish videos, but I have found that this has been like such a great way to make sure I get my water intake in. And I've also seen a huge increase in my productivity when it comes to consuming caffeine not so early in the morning. So that really combats my midday slump. So I'm hoping that today I can push through and just work literally like 8 hours on content and see how much I can get done. But that's just my update. I just needed a little break from editing, but I'm gonna get right back into it. And my phone's at 38%, so I'm gonna have to plug it in soon. Every small business owner has that one person who ends up being their unpaid marketing intern. Every small business owner has that one person who ends up being their unpaid market intern. It is currently 2:30 and I still have not made a coffee yet. I have been literally in the zone. I'm trying to decide whether I want to have a hot coffee or iced coffee. I'm not really sure what I feel like. I don't really know. All I know is that I'm cold. I think I have to put a hoodie on because it is pretty cold in here and I've been laid up with the heated blanket all day. And I need a break from editing for a sec. I still haven't finished the video I need to post on TikTok and I haven't finished the video I want to post on my Instagram. So I need to get crack-a-lackin' on that. At least finish the Instagram one so I can post that one because anytime I post after like 3 or 4 o'clock, it doesn't get any views. So I must post soon. But first we need a coffee because I think I'm starting to get a little tired. I went to Nespresso on the weekend and I picked up pods because I have not used my Nespresso in a very long time. So yeah, I haven't used my Nespresso in a very long time. So I picked up 2 new pods. I'm kind of sometimes a Starbucks Nespresso girl, like Starbucks has Nespresso pods, but I wanted to try something different. So I got this double espresso, which is the, oh, this is part of the festive collection. What flavor is this? Cereal notes? No. This is actually has a flavor, but I don't know what it's called. Anyway, I also got a set of coffee pods. I don't know like what I like better. I think I like the double espresso better, but honestly, I don't know. So I got this golden caramel flavor, which that is coffee. I'm gonna look at the receipt because I think it says the flavor on here. Double espresso of W. So I guess we're not gonna know what flavor it is. I think I'm in the mood for a coffee, like a caramel coffee. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use one of these. I have to find a area in my house to put these pods in my little coffee bar. So we're gonna make a coffee. This is the best part of my day. I could make a matcha, but do I want a hot coffee or do I want a cold coffee? forgot how much coffee the coffee pods actually make. I am used to espresso. I think I usually get espresso. Anywho, we're gonna try this. And we're gonna see how it tastes. I'm trying to mix the cold foam. I still have some more left in the frother, so I'm gonna drink this and then pour the rest so I don't waste any. Whoa, that's strong. I am about to eat my little snack plate. I have been making these a lot lately and I try not to make them too often because it does have like the processed turkey pepperonis, which aren't the best choice, but when I am feeling peckish and I need something to eat rather than like going out and getting something like junk food wise, I've been trying to make these snack plates. Usually I have the little pretzel crackers and grapes, but I don't have any of those today, so we're doing, I think these are like dill pita crackers. I did some fruit and then I did the turkey pepperoni. These have, I think, like 12 grams of protein for 2 sticks, so this is a very good snack and it's pretty high in protein and low in carbs because I'm supposed to be not eating grains for 6 weeks. I think I have 2 more weeks of not eating grains, but I have been eating grains here and there. But I've been doing really good at going completely dairy free. I think I've only eaten dairy in like maybe 4 days out of the past, I want to say almost 5 weeks, 4.5 weeks maybe. So I've been doing pretty good and I'm feeling really proud of myself, and hopefully we can get down to the root cause of why my skin flares up and like kind of what triggers it, and also like the inflammation in my body. Anywho, I haven't been filming a lot today. It is currently 5 o'clock and I just finished working for the day. I do have a little bit more that I wanted to get done, but I have been sat at the couch all day with my heated blanket. I have been editing YouTube videos. I finished editing 2 videos. The only thing that I didn't get done for the first video was I have to refilm an intro, but it's a sponsored video. I'm just waiting on my concept to be finalized so that I can just go ahead and film that. Then once I film that, those 2 videos will have been done. I uploaded a video today, which is great, and I have 2 more videos to go over. On the topic of like health and wellness, I wanted to quickly talk about the Ultra Human ring. I have been wearing this ring for a very long time, ever since I think I started wearing this almost 2 years ago, and I was recently gifted the Ultra Human to try it out, and I wanted to do kind of like a little comparison to see how they differ and what features that I like about one that I may not like about the other, or like just how they compare. I will say what I do like about the Ultra Human ring, first of all, is its price point. It's significantly on the cheaper side. It can be really good, especially during the times that we're in right now, if you're wanting to try a smart ring, whether it's for cycle tracking or sleep habits or just health reasons. I love the idea of a smart ring. I have been using this for over a month now, and I will say the step counts are pretty different. I wear my Apple Watch, my Aura, and also the Ultra Human. I would just have this on the charger, that's why I wasn't wearing it right now. I will say that all 3 are like step counts are very different, so if you want it for step counts, I'm not sure which one is the most accurate, but I think the Ultra Human always came in at the lowest step count. Again, I don't know which is out of the 3 is the most accurate, but I will say that I did notice that it was lower. I love their app. I love how many stats they give you. They honestly give you a breakdown of everything, like your caffeine window. They give you a breakdown of your sleep, of your recovery. Like they seriously break down everything. I'm probably going to be showing you guys some screenshots of the app on the side here, but I truly love how in-depth it goes. If you're somebody who really cares about those little meticulous things, it shows you everything. It also, I think it compares your stats and how you can improve and what you need to improve on and how you can improve on those things. For somebody like me who likes to incorporate like little changes into my daily routine and in my life that all like stack up to be my lifestyle, I find that this has been really helping me kind of pinpoint certain things that I can adjust to make make my energy levels better. Consuming caffeine at a different time, stopping to consume caffeine at a certain time has been really helpful. So I really do love that. I will say that this one definitely hasn't tarnished as much. I mean, I've only been wearing it for 1 month, obviously, but I find that this gold also is a lot more gold than this ring, but they're fairly similar in the way that they function. The major difference for me is obviously the price point, and another difference, like I mentioned, is their app. It has a lot of different functions. You also don't have to pay to use their app. There are little like boosters that you can add on to your ring. I think the cycle tracking, if that's what you're interested in, I think you could buy a pack on there, and then I think it's monthly payment. I'll correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong. I do love that. This does not connect with natural cycles, and I pay yearly for natural cycles, so this does connect with Clue, I believe, if you want to use it to track your cycle. I think that in general, smart rings have been really amazing. I love that I can just wear something and it will track my body temperature, my sleep. The cycle tracking has been one of the biggest things for me because I have started tracking my cycle for a little over 2 years. I was tracking it at first with the natural cycles thermometer, but then I switched over to wanting a smart ring because it was getting really annoying, and so I ultimately decided on the one that I have here. But I definitely think that in comparison to these ones, there aren't really that many like negative differences. I think that if you're really wanting something that is within an affordable price range and you're looking for a smart ring that's going to calculate your sleep, calculate your cycle, I would definitely recommend going with the Ultra Human. I think that it has been really great. The only thing that I wish that was different is that it does not tell you when the battery is low if you do not go into the app every single day, which I do not. I'm not on my phone all the time, like going into all my apps. That's something I don't think about. That's the only thing I do love about this ring that I'm wearing, is that it will give me notifications whether or not I log into the app or not, or like click onto it, whereas this one will not. I have to actually open the app and then it will tell me, oh, you need to charge your ring, which I don't like because this has died a few times and I hadn't realized. I would only realize because the other ring would die, and then I would be like, well, this one hasn't told me that it's gonna die, so then it would be dead and I had to charge it. But other than that, I think that it works really well and I'm really happy with it. My mom has some returns to do and she wants to go to a couple of stores, and I didn't go to the gym today because I think I hurt my neck, and I've also been suffering from uterus pain. I have no idea why, but it is super like tight feeling in my lower stomach, and so I've just been taking it easy. Sometimes when I feel that pain, I get war flashbacks to when I ruptured a cyst, and I am not in the mood to have that happen to me this time. So I didn't end up working out today, but I will go with my mom to the stores and do some browsing. I don't plan on buying anything because I do not need to buy anything, as I just returned like half of the things I bought for Christmas, but I will get my steps in. So hopefully I will hit at least like 6,000 to 8,000 steps. Obviously I haven't gotten a lot today because I told you guys I've been sitting on the couch for like the last 8 hours. It's okay. I'll allow myself one rest day because I went to Pilates on Sunday, which I haven't been doing lately, but I kind of really love it. I really did love going to Pilates on a Sunday and then doing my errands and then coming home and then cooking, and then it was good. So I'm gonna eat the snack plate because I made it and I still haven't taken a bite yet and it's just calling my name. Good morning. Waking up before 6 a.m. is definitely pretty difficult. I've been up since around like 5:35-ish. Currently 5:56. I'll show you for some proof. 5:56. But I'm about to feed the cats and then I'm gonna get ready for Pilates, and I'm putting on my winter tires today, and I have to go return something at IKEA and also drop some stuff off at Goodwill. So we are going to be doing some little errands this morning. Say good morning. Oops, your other friend. Say good morning. Hey guys, good morning guys. But I am tired, not even gonna lie, I am tired. And I don't think I'm gonna get to do my morning reading right now. Actually I might, and I'm gonna buy a tea. I didn't have any coffee yesterday because I made a nice coffee and it just was not giving the vibes. And yesterday all I was craving was like a hot tea, but I was kind of saving my caffeine for a coffee. And so I think I'm gonna have a hot tea today because that's what my body is like craving. I don't know why. Hi, my Jean. Good morning, my little boy. Good morning. Hello. He's very needy in the morning because he wants to be fed. So let's feed them. getting ready to go to my evening Pilates class. I didn't film much yesterday because I feel like I'm always saying this, but it's probably just because I film a lot. But I feel like the woman's cycle is so annoying because I literally only feel so amazing like maybe 5-ish days out of my entire like 28-day cycle, because during my ovulatory phase, no, I have so much pain during that, like, I don't know, like 36-hour window, that like it's almost as bad as when I'm actually on my period. Now this might be TMI, and if you don't want to hear this, I'll put a timestamp of when you want like to skip, but like genuinely I have so much like lower abdominal pain where it's like so tense that like I feel like if I get up too fast or if I walk too fast or too forcefully, I'm gonna pop like something. Because oh my god, yesterday I woke up at 5:30, as you guys saw. I went to my Pilates class and then I had to go really far to get my tires on. My stepdad has a friend who puts tires on and gets good deals, so I went to go do that and put winters on my car because here in Ontario we get a decent amount of snow during the winter, and I just wanted to like get it over with, just bite the bullet, buy new tires for my new car and be done with it and not have to think about it for like another like 2 or 3 years. So I did that, and then after that I went to IKEA on my way home to return some of the things that I bought for the like renovating my coffee bar situation. The drawers were broken, and then I bought an excess of stuff that I just didn't need. Then I came home and I was just in so much pain. Like I really felt like it was one of the worst like ovulation pains I've ever had. With that being said, I sat on the couch the entire day. I did scroll way too much on TikTok, and I did get some videos edited, which is good. I was mainly focusing on short form because I just couldn't even be bothered with getting my laptop out. But today I haven't been filming a lot again because I've just been editing all morning. I went out for breakfast with my grandma and my mom, and then I just came home and I've just been editing. I finished a tutorial style sewing video. I planned a bunch of different short form videos. I'm doing this like beginner sewing series, so I wanted to plan a bunch of videos so that tomorrow I have all the clips that I like, clip list of all the things I need to film, so I can begin filming tomorrow because I want to get started on batch filming. Last week I filmed a whole bunch of stuff on Friday, and then over the weekend I edited them all and then kind of scheduled them all for the week. So I want to do that again because I found like that was really useful. And like on the weekend I try not to work too much, but on like sometimes Jacob goes to the gym or we're just like chilling out, he's watching YouTube, and if I'm not reading then I'm probably editing content. Despite the fact that it gets so dark at like 4:30, I have been vibing with this cooler, darker, gloomy weather. Today it is really gloomy. I don't know if you can really tell on the camera because I adjusted my settings to make it brighter, but it is very gloomy today and it is very cold. It isn't raining, but it is gloomy, and I'm having the best morning ever. Honestly, I just feel really good today. I'm going to be filming a bunch of sewing videos for short form today. I can't film long form right now, honestly, just because I don't have the mental capacity for that right now, and that requires a lot more planning, whereas for the short form videos I've broken them down into little videos, so I think it's a little bit easier for me. But I've just been having fun with short form, so that's on the agenda today. Honestly, that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing today. It is currently 10:15, I think. Oh, it's 10:30. It's 10:37, and I had a meeting this morning with the condo manager at my building just because there's a lot of things that we've been dealing with here and I just needed to speak to someone about it. So I dealt with that, and now I'm ready to do some filming. I made myself a hot coffee. I have been obsessed with trying to make my Nespresso taste good. I don't know like what I was doing when I lived with my mom. I think it's because I was using regular milk and now I'm using almond milk, sugar-free almond milk. So my coffee's been tasting kind of like watered down and just bland and not the vibe. But I made this like brown sugar maple latte kind of thing and I'm loving it. So we love that. I also have pomegranates. My grandmother so kindly peeled me a humongous bowl of pomegranates. One of my favorite favorite fruits, do say, but I don't eat them often because I don't like peeling them. But she was so kind to peel me like 4 pomegranates and put them in a huge bowl and send them over to my house. So I'm very grateful for her. It's so sweet of her to do that. I've been really, honestly, like very strangely, because I think a lot of years I've just kind of mustered up this dread for the colder months. But this year, I don't know, something feels so different about this season and about the daylight savings and just about the fact that it gets dark really early. Something feels different. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if other people feel it or if it's just me. I don't know. I've just been really leaning into embracing the fact that it gets dark. Thinking about the good things, like I get to turn on my tree earlier. I get to have more cozy lighting in here earlier. I can open the windows and let the fresh breeze come through the house, which is something that I love and I really miss during the summertime. And I don't know. I'm feeling the cozy vibes, and I am trying to embrace every season with what it's giving me. And I think that has given me a really different outlook on the seasons and like seasonal depression, because sometimes that does be hitting. And you know what? I feel like I will probably get into a funk at some point, but if I try to be present in the season and just embrace it for what it is and stop trying to compare it to other seasons and say, well, in the summertime, it would stay dark until 9 p.m. Just embrace for what it is, because it's not going to change. I feel like that's been helping me get through this and kind of get through funk. I mean, there are days where I just want to lay on my couch with my heated blanket and do nothing, which I did do that on Wednesday, but we're not perfect. So those are my morning thoughts. I'm going to go in my office now and get my laptop and start planning out some videos. We're not planning them out, but like getting everything ready. I'm going to be filming a beginner sewing series. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but that's what I'm filming today. A beginner sewing series with my Singer machine on my phone for TikTok and Instagram. So I'm going to get started and I'll take you guys along with some of it. I'll show you guys how I film my content, I guess. Can be included in the vlog. Side note, I did wake up at 6:30 this morning, not before 6 a.m. That's okay. Whenever Jacob sleeps over, there's no way we're getting up at 5:30. He gets up at 5:30 to go to work. So on his work from home days, that man is not waking up at 5:30. I mean, I could wake up at 5:30 and do whatever I want, but I don't want to. First things first, I need to get this heat press out of this room and bring it back to my mom's house and put it in her basement, because it is a big issue being here. So I'm gonna probably bring that down to my car when I go to Pilates today. But I am about to quickly draft up a little miniature coin pouch trinket purse thing. I want to make it so that it has like a gusseted bottom. I need to find my little cat notebook though first. Actually, let me go find it. This is where I write all of my sewing stuff. I'm gonna kind of take you through how I draft up a pattern. This doesn't have to be exact because I'm not really making it to fit anything. I'm mainly making this so that I can make a zipper tutorial for TikTok, but I figured why not draft up a pattern of some sort and see how it works, and I will at least get to film the zipper tutorial while testing out this pattern. And if the actual project doesn't turn out, that's fine, I can just scrap that tutorial. But if it does work out, then we have a tutorial and a zipper tutorial in one. I'm gonna be using my Singer for this. Haven't used her in a while, so don't know if she's gonna be good or not. She does have a full bobbin, so should be able to get it done. Let's figure out age here. I don't want to use this pen actually. I have no idea where my actual pen is, so I will use this. So for my mini coin pouches, which I don't have any right now, they're in the other room, but they are 3.5 by 5, and I like that size. But if I'm gonna box out the corners, I think I need to make it longer. So I think what I will do is I will make it, I want to say let's do 5.5 lengthwise, and then let's do 4.5 that way. I think that might work. 1 inch longer, and then we'll do 1/2 inch squares on just the bottom part, and then it should equal to 1 inch in the bottom and 1 inch is like that. That didn't take very long. And then we'll need a 6.5-ish zipper, and then we'll do a little tab so it can attach onto our keys, which we'll do the same tab, which is going to be 2 inches by 4 inches. And then we obviously need the batting, and then I think that's it. That's all we need. I need to clear off that desk over there because I don't have another desk. I definitely think that I want to bring in that long table that I used to use in my other office. I want to bring that here again and make room for it in this office. office because I think that will really benefit me if I'm gonna be doing a lot of sewing content and kind of transitioning over towards that in this interim time in between figuring out what I'm doing with the rebrand. This is kind of like what I'm filling my time with at the moment. So I'm gonna need another table because I'm gonna need to put that on that table and maybe have like, I just need more room. So I think I'm gonna do that on the weekend. I'm gonna try this pattern out. I'll try to film some clips for you guys, but I'm really gonna be focusing on filming with my phone. So I will probably prop you guys up in the corner there. I totally forgot to show you guys the fabric that I got last week, but I got some really cute fabrics, so I want to show you. So I got a bunch of fat quarters. I got 2 solids. I got this like yellow and blue color. Then I got some gingham, obviously, because I'm obsessed. This orange and white kind of heart thing, this hot pink gingham, this really cute flower pattern, which I think I'm going to use for this bag. And then I got this like really whimsical, I hate that word, this but it describes this perfectly, but I do not like that word, this like autumnal floral pattern, but it's like very like swirly and cute. Hey, those are my pomegranates, not for you. I got more of the orange gingham. I got this fabric. This is for a table runner that I'm going to be making my mom. We'll probably make that in the next vlog. I think that vlog is going to be me making decor and stuff. Then I got this really cutesy pink and orange cream color. I love that combo. I've always loved pink and orange together. This green gingham, I got fat quarters of it, and I also got a yard of it, or 2 yards, I'm not even sure, or sorry, meters, I'm Canadian. Then I got this purple plaid kind of thing. This is for my mom. I bought a whole meter of this. I don't know why. I should have just got like a half a meter, but I really love this. I love it for her, so I could use that for other things. Then I got 2 fabrics to make my stepdad and my brother stuff. My brother's been asking for a laptop case for forever, and then my stepdad, I got him a Kindle last Christmas for Christmas. I got him a Kindle, and then I meant to make him a Kindle sleeve, but he has like the Kindle Basic. That's what I got him because that's the one he wanted, and I don't have that, and I tried to make one off of my memory and it just wasn't working, so I'm gonna make him a Kindle case this year. Last but not least, I got 3 or 4 meters of this red fabric, and I'm gonna use this to make ruffle pillows and pillow covers. My mom sent me this pillow that she had at her house that is literally falling apart. We've had that for like, I don't even know, 7 years. It's just a little square pillow, so I'm gonna make her a ruffle pillow so that we can use all the fluff from that pillow and just stuff it in the ruffle pillow. Those are what I got at the fabric store. I totally forgot to show you guys, but I bought a lot of fabric as I have no self-control. But I did buy binding because I just can't be bothered to make my own, because I want to make a Merry Christmas and Ho 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 banner for my mom and I. So I need to get started on that, and I'm going to be making a tutorial for that as well, of course, because yeah, I'm going to be doing like the triangle banners. The other one I did back there is like the pendant banners, but I want to do like the triangle ones for these. I think they'll look super cute. And then so many things I'm excited about, but I always think of all these things on Friday, and then all weekend I'm like, I need to get started. I want to get started on sewing. Now it's raining. I didn't think it was gonna rain today. I didn't check the weather, so how would I know? If this doesn't say cozy hobbies, I don't know what does. I finished the little pouch. It's so tiny. I could definitely make it smaller, so I think I might. But this is gonna be so cute. I'm gonna use it for my camera batteries and my SD cards, because this is how small my camera battery is. I could actually probably only fit 2 in here. Anywho, I think I'm gonna use this for my SD cards or something, but it's so cute. It's so cute. So I've currently filmed 3 videos. One video I did the zipper tutorial and this little tutorial in one, and then I also filmed the materials for sewing beginner whatever. And then now I think I'm gonna film another video of like how to get started on the Singer machine. I don't have any other sewing machine, so I can't really do like beginner series for every other machine, but I can do it for my machine because I know a lot of people do have the Singer heavy duty. So I think I'm gonna get started by showing how to maybe thread the machine, and I have some other ideas on my computer of things. Maybe I can film a little thing of like stitches to get started. I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make the template for the pennant banner that I plan on making in that kind of like home decoration video that I'm planning. And I also want to make some little ornament templates. I think that I want to make one fabric ornament for each one of my family members. I saw this TikTok video of this girl making these little star ones, so I kind of want to brainstorm some ideas on some other shapes that I could do, like maybe some circles, some stars, or maybe do their letter of their name. That might be kind of cool. I won't get to sewing any more things today or filming any more things, but I think that I have 3 videos ready, so I'm gonna edit those. I think I'll post the beginner sewing video maybe on the weekend, tomorrow or Sunday, if I can get that finished today, and then I'll schedule 2 more for the other days, and then we'll think of some other things to post in between that. But until then, I'm gonna basically just put on some music in the background and work on these templates.